Cloud is arguably one of the most well-known video game characters in history, but did you know his original voice actor was a well-known soap opera actor for 15 years?
You look exactly like Jason.
So I am Jason. Sonny, come on. It's me.
Steve Burton was the voice behind Cloud for several years. From the first time we heard Cloud speak in Kingdom Hearts,
The great god of the underworld is afraid of a kid? Sorry, but my contract says...
I know! You think I don't know? I wrote the contract!
the last time we would hear him voice a spiky-haired hero in Final Fantasy Dissidia NT.
Make it easy on yourselves and give up now.
Here he talks about how he was approached to do the voice for Cloud in Kingdom Hearts on the Stone Cold and Jackal podcast.
How did you get on Final Fantasy, and is Steve a secret gamer geek?
Okay, well, we can wrap up with this because it's a quick story. Cloud Strife, obviously, he's an iconic character in Final Fantasy, and I got a call one day and said, hey, have you ever done any voiceover work? So I go in, he goes, can you come in, read some lines, and, I'll just tell you what to do, and I'm like, sure.
And this was just an out-of-the-blue call?
Out of the blue call, yeah. It was for Kingdom Hearts. What we did was, I went in there, and the guy, I believe his name was Ned, and he told me how I got the part. I guess at the time, Mark Ruffalo's manager screened The Last Castle, which I was in,
right,
for Disney for this character's voice.
Oh, wow.
And that's how they saw me and heard my voice and that's the voice we're looking for.
Steve Burton had a ton of love and passion for the character and would go on to voice him from 2002 all the way to 2018. I couldn't find the original post he made about being fired from Remake, but I did find a clip from the same podcast as before speaking about what had happened.
Yeah,
Not my
I got
favorite,
fired, but it was cool.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's been great. It was a good run. 20 years almost. It was good.
Jeez.
But
Yeah.
that's
You know the new game's coming out.
Thanks for reminding me. That's why they fired us. They fired all of us. They fired everybody.
Really?
Yeah, they fired the whole cast.
They were looking for the next young thing.
They did. They hired all younger people. Yeah.
Boy.
Although it did sound like he was a bit annoyed with the situation and being replaced by younger talent, he has stated publicly that he would be willing to come back and do more voice work with Cloud in the future.
I would love to play Cloud again. Cloud is amazing. I had the time of my life. Almost 20 years of playing Cloud, and the support from the fans has been truly exceptional and seriously humbling, really. I didn't know I was stepping into such a cool character that was such a legacy, and I treated it that way. I took it serious, and I love Cloud Strife, and sure, I would love to come back.
Until then, we have our new Cloud voice actor, Cody Christian. Cody Christian is most well known for his work on Pretty Little Liars.
You have no right to be going through my things.
What are you worried about me finding, Mike?
None of your damn business. And I swear, you touch any of my things again, you will live to regret it.
It wasn't until Final Fantasy VII Remake he would take on his first voiceover job, and what a way to start, and then with one of the most complex and iconic characters in gaming.
You weren't thinking of leaving Midgar anytime soon, were you?
Well, seems this old friend of mine's in a tight spot. A long time ago I said I'd be there for her. Made a promise. So...
He stated he auditioned for the role doing various voiceover sounds like grunts and battle sounds and how awkward it was. In this interview, he talks about the process.
So how'd you go about getting the role of Cloud? Like, did you audition or did they reach out to you?
I did. So it was a pretty standard audition. So I went in there, and at first I didn't even know what it was for. It was underneath like a pseudonym. They weren't giving us a lot of information. So they had me read a couple lines, and they had me do some battle sounds, some fighting sounds. I had to pretend that I was slashing a giant sword at a group of 10 enemy soldiers. So I kind of had to go into a vocal booth and live that out. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, I'd never done that up until that point, so I felt incredibly foolish. But I did it in front of the engineers, and then they had some people from Japan actually that Skyped in for the session. So I did the audition, man, and then I didn't hear anything for like 3 months. So I was like, okay, that's cool. I tried my best.
Yeah.
And then they hit me back, and I'm like, hey, yeah, sorry, we love you. It's just taking a lot of time, and we'd like to know if you want to do this role. And I was like, yeah, absolutely.
Be sure to check out the full podcast with him. It's only about 16 minutes, and it's really cool to hear the details of everything. Cody was even nominated for Best Performer in a Leading Role as Cloud for a remake at the BAFTA Game Awards.
You okay? Yeah. Made it through with just a couple of scraped knees back then. Back then? What do you say? We doing this?
Since taking on the role in Remake, he's gone on to voice Cloud in Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core Reunion, the upcoming sequel, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and the Chocobo racing game Chocobo GP. I'm sure he has plenty of more work as Cloud coming up as we go through the compilation of Final Fantasy VII in the future. So let me know who you prefer as the voice of Cloud. Do you miss Steve Burton, or has Cody Christian earned his place as a spiky-haired soldier? Let's discuss in the comments, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.